Hey, my friend, welcome to another full moon alert from your Buddha Zen, and we are looking at our second Capricorn full moon 2 months in a row. It doesn't happen a ton, but it does happen, and so here we are. It does happen on July 20th at 6:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the full moon is at its biggest, and so we'll talk about making the most of the full moon release energy, and then we'll jump into a pick a card. But first, let's talk about making the most of the full moon release. So, if you make the 10 kind of release statements with a tint of gratitude, that's putting that energy, drawing things to us in a higher vibrational manner. So thank you for unveiling and helping me let go of the blocks that stand between me and whatever we want to release or bring to us, right? Writing them out, saying them out loud as we do, brings that energy into the physical world, the vibration of our voice. Feeling it with our heart, seeing it in our mind's eye, activates our heart energy, our emotional energy, and our mental energy as well. And like anything, whatever we focus on the most is what grows and expands. So if we revisit them often, that also creates some energy around that. Now, they are extra strong when made within 8 hours before the full moon starts. It's like putting out the garbage the night before, or, before the garbage man comes, you have it all ready to be released. Whereas a new moon, the 8 hours after the new moon is the most fertile ground to plant seeds. So we're going to, try to do anything that we can with a full moon release ceremony or anything like that 8 hours before to make the most of that energy. Now, 3 days before, 3 days after is average for most people on feeling the impacts of the full moon. Oh, of course, you guys that watch my channel, probably a week before and after, but we can still make the most of the energy. This is just the prime time to do that. And as I mentioned, it's also super sparky when we have the subject matter of our release statements to be around the characteristics of the moon, that the sign of the full moon that it's in. So, of course, I said this one is in Capricorn. So here's a screenshot of the general energies of Capricorn: work, career, public image, father figures, or fathers, tradition and confidence in things of the past that worked well, responsibilities, discipline, self-control, time management, long-term planning strategies, feeling negative and too serious. Also rolls over the bones, the joints, the teeth, the gallbladder, the knees, and the skin. So, we've got the energy of all of that coming into here, and we can make the most of this release energy of this full moon. And as we look at this pick a card, we're going to be zeroing in on one piece of it. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn's the taskmaster. They will give you this task, challenge your belief systems, really shake and rattle the cage that you have your heart and your mind in. But if you do the work, you get the reward. And so the pick card for this is going to be what reward is coming because of your hard work. We will have a choice between 3 different pick a cards. You can choose from as many of them as you want. I'll have timestamps listed in the description box below so you can jump ahead and we can look at those. Now, of course, you're like, why is this one coming out so much earlier than normal? Well, we got a lot of stuff happening. We've got Leo season starting on July 22nd, the day after the full moon. And then on August 8th, we have the Lionsgate portal, which I'm doing a special one on. So I'm going to have Leo season come out on July 17th, and this Lionsgate is going to be an 8-gate pick a card option that's going to come out on July 24th. So I wanted to get this in and have its own special video, so that's why it's coming out a little earlier there. So I'm excited for those. So if you have click the little subscribe button, make sure you have selected all so that you can be included when all of those other videos come out as well. All right, let's get into it. If you chose reading number 1, this is the reading for you, and we're going to start off finding out what rewards are coming with these Moonology Manifestation Oracle. So let's give these a shuffle, and let's see what card comes in here for you, and see what is coming in. All right, oh my gosh. You can't make it up. Full moon in Capricorn coming in. So that's what this one's all about, right? Take a reality check. So we'll scooch that right here. It's hilarious that is what it came in here. So let's grab that real quick here. So full moon in Capricorn, taking a reality check. So it says this card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as this won't help. Some things only happen once, and that can be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in an extra effort with your manifesting work. So the manifesting balance for this is find a balance between facing your reality and be kind to yourself and others. The manifesting mindset for this is if you're not happy with the message of this card, use the old trick of finding the best thought you can about your situation and go from there. There's some manifesting rituals for weathering tough times. You can add laurel essential oil to your diffuser. Sit comfortably and gently close your eyes. Call in Parvati, the goddess of divine strength and power, and her son Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god who protects us. You need strength to get through this time, so ask Parvati and Ganesha to guide you to the best possible outcome. The manifestation affirmation you have here is, everything is always working out in my favor. The manifesting magic, it says the best time here for the moon in Capricorn is on Saturdays. That's Saturn's day. And the full moon in Capricorn takes place when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Capricorn, which is what is coming in here. Now, this energy that's coming in, don't let that upset you or, have you be up, lower vibrational energy, because I'm feeling like this is what you had been having. This is the work that you did. You had roadblocks, you had things in your way, you turned the frown upside down, you looked for the positive, you called in the remover of obstacles, and because you've done this work, this is where the fruition is coming from. So I love that. And you have two gateways here that you're going to get reward through, and we'll get more detail here, I imagine. We got the Gateway of Light activation card. So let's take a look here, and we'll see what gateway comes through. All right. So what gateway do we want to know about first? I feel like it's this one right here. Come on. Being stubborn there. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got the Crown Chakra Upgrade, Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, Miraculous Energy. So I love that card coming in here. That's what it says on the bottom there. So here we go. I feel like this is part of the reward that you're getting too, because of this energy that you focused on. You allowed yourself to look past, lower vibrational things. And because of this, you're learning to connect to higher vibrational energies, because every moment is a choice between lower and higher. And because you hit the lower and you put the focus, it allows you to see how you can look higher with all this and connect higher too. Says the crown chakra is the energy center found at the top of the head, often symbolized by 1,000-petaled lotus. It governs the connection to wisdom, both internal and that of source. Opening the crown chakra represents connecting deeply with the heart of source and drawing down inspiration and insight. This card transports us to a sacred hall with pillars representing the divine connections to Source and a gateway that is guarded by a white dove, symbolizing the Holy Spirit. It may seem as though this is another realm or dimension. Ultimately, it is found within. We are all facets of Holy Spirit incarnate, and this card calls us home to ourselves, encouraging us to claim our divinity. To connect, visualize the crown of your head opening up and bursting with infinite, clear, and rainbow light. Send a signal from your crown up into the heart of heaven. Visualize streams of consciousness pouring into you, and then listen deeply. The message that comes here is your crown chakra has been upgraded. The spiritual connections you have always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you have run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time for you. You are uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine. Know that it's okay and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you, and this is coming home to your truest self. You're also being encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you're being surrounded by healing light. Divine encounters and holy experiences are happening around you. And if you've had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, this is now being healed, and you can move forward in an authentic way, experiencing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations of unnecessary dogma. You are connected. Yeah. So this obstacles that you were faced because you looked inward and upward, you did connect to your higher self and to beings of unconditional love and light up above. And that's reinforced. The reward you're getting is this reinforced, powerful connection with the higher realms. An upgrade in your crown chakra. I love that. And this is the Gateway Oracle cards. Let's see what other gateway or blessing reward is coming from all the hard work that you did here. All right, what else? For those that chose reading number 1, please. All right, that is the one. All right. Yep, opening to love. The love boat. And it says, my heart is open. So let's put this over here. And that makes total sense, because not only is the crown chakra opened, the heart chakra is in the middle between all the chakras, the 3 lower and the 3 higher. And so, of course, it makes total sense that as you're connecting higher, you're opening up to that higher love up above too, that's flooding in. And that's a reward because, the more you expand your self-love by going inward and upward, the more you expand your ability to give and receive love to the humans in the outside world too. So let's take a look here. It says, love is on its way. The more you open to love, the more its sweet nectar can surge through your soul. From the love of others to the love of self to love from the Creator, love flows to and through you. You're indeed a sacred vessel for love to flow through. And the universe wants you to know there is nothing you need to do to deserve love. It's already waiting for you. It's like the sun, there for everyone. It's simply a matter of stepping out to bask in that warm and glowing light. Who you are is enough. This is true. In matters of romance, love is flowing, wounds are healing, and hearts are opening. If only you could see yourself as those in spirit see you, you would know how very loved you truly are. Some questions to ask yourself. What is my true pathway to love? How can I open myself to love even more? What's blocking me from welcoming love? Wow. I love it. So definitely, like we talked about, whatever this obstacles were, that's what, the Capricorn energy does. It shakes and rattles our cage. We turn inward, upward. We expand, we open up, Your crown chakra has been upgraded. Your heart chakra has been expanded as well, which ignites love, because we see the world as we are. So as you're igniting with love on the inside, it's also going to the outside. I love it. All right, and then we're going to pull here. I've got almost two complete decks of the Light Seers Tarot. There's one bent card somewhere that I took out, and then I got gifted a second deck, so I just put them all together, and I like it when that we get dual messages. We'll cut it in half and see what they want from the first half here. Okay, like these will be for that one, and then the larger half here. Let's shuffle these up too. One here. All right. And then what for? All right, for number 2. Okay, I guess all those two and that one. All right, wow. Okay. So let's see what story's coming in here. I feel like these will be over for here, but we'll look at over here. So this is the upgrade of your crown chakra. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. So as we were talking about, this is walking away from all that people pleasing, the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the must, and all those small teachers rooted in fear. These were the obstacles that stood before the shaking of the cage. These are the cage bars that were shaken. And then you look at it and go, I'm just tired of trying to please everyone all the time, and why do I want all this stuff? And this is the release that freed up your energy, freed up your heart and your mind to see things from a different perspective. And then you have the 4 of Wands. Yeah, joy, celebration, focusing on that higher vibration. It's vibrational stability that comes in with all of this too. So you definitely have this, I don't want to say it's celebratory, it's the energy of celebration and graduation, and I feel like you really are recognizing, this was a big turning point for you, because there were some long-held beliefs that were released, and you just feel so much lighter because of it all. Yeah. Which released all this Knight of Wands, all this energy that comes back to you with all of this too. So you've got this great amount of excitement, this great, like a new breath of life, a new breath of fresh air. But there's also this energetic movement spiritually through the crown chakra too, coming in here. Wow, yeah. 10 of Swords again. That's why I like using 2 decks. Two of the same, from the same 2 decks from the same cards. You know what I'm trying to say. Because here it is. This is definitely saying it was significant change, like I was talking about, that you've released mentally of the supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and must from the past that have really opened things up for you here. Yeah. Transformation of the 5 of Swords, which is the battle between the heart and the head, is kind of over. Whatever this was, this conflict that was going in, definitely has been released coming in. So I like all that. And then regarding the heart, I feel like we got the Temperance card, which is the long, feels like it was like taking forever, right? Like there was this long time that it took for this heart to get activated, to find this self-love, to have this beautiful transformation of lower vibrational energy to higher vibrational energy with the 5 of Wands. So it's something that was really, like, you did a lot of shadow work before, but this is like something that was like the stump in the middle of the yard that was cut down and it's hard to get. You had to like do some heavy duty lifting, like get one of those little, bulldozers that you needed to remove something, and it's something huge that was removed from your heart, because you have the I'm not the Ace of Swords, I'm just looking at the Ace of Swords here. You have the High Priestess here, and she dives deep and she connects with the spirit world. She is really psychic. She's really able to access the emotions, the deep emotions that are there, the unknown and the subconscious. She connects higher, right, through the crown chakra. She also looks behind the veil, understanding what's going on, dives deep into the emotions. And so she's able to rise it above. And the Ace of Swords, because of the release, the 10 of endings, here's the beginnings of seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing things more clearly in regards to heart and love and, those kind of things that go in there as well. Yeah. Because here's the Page of Swords. You're seeing that higher love. So you had a crown chakra upgrade. You also had the heart upgrade that came in here. Yeah. Because you have the 10 of Pentacles too, which is the legacy. And one of the relationship cards, you see how they've got all the lover, the children, the dog, money. There's usually a castle and all sorts of stuff in here, which shows that you really have a new viewpoint on what love is and how it all comes in here. Yeah. Yeah, because here's the Four of Cups, which is, when we experience the love of the outside world, we feel empty. But once we connect inward, you see how the rainbow shooting at her, how she's bored with the love of the outside world. And so you definitely have this higher connection and this higher amount of love. And I kind of laughed a little bit because you also got the Three of Pentacles twice, which is about being true to the authentic you. And that's what really this big revelation comes in when you release yourself from all these small t truths of the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the must. Those things make us want to shrink and make us want to hide who we really are, because if we have this belief before, if I'm going to show the world who I am, then they're going to reject me because I'm not fitting into the mold of the should, or the supposed to be, right? But there's this great amount of freedom in that you can be true to your authentic self and not try to be someone you're not. So I love all that coming in here. And then for your final two messages, we're going to pull from the Oracle of E. And let's see what they bring in here. So what else do they want you to know, right? So here's your card. Yeah. So you got this beautiful crown chakra colored laser beam, card number 39. We'll put that right here. And let's see what that brings in here. Little short messages. It says, bring your attention back to center, back to your intention. You've been wavering a bit, but all it takes to achieve your desire is a little bit of concentration. Focus on what you want, and then focus again for extra laser-like precision and clarity. Relish the sweet feeling of zeroing in on that finish line. Yeah, so continuing, whatever you were doing here, continue that, because that helps you with all this purple energy coming in here of the crown chakra. And then we have your final card is the You Are Awesome deck here. All right, and let's see what their final message is here for you. All right, here we go. And you got, yeah, I love it, because we were talking about the obstacles falling away with Ganesh. And it says here, my obstacles are fading away. My path towards greatness is clear. I just have to keep away from black holes. Yeah. So it's, making sure of where we're investing our energy and how. That's a very important message here, but I love how we come full circle back here and hear about the removal of obstacles, and that you have the ability, you trusted, obstacles were removed, you're able to move forward, and so you have all the blessings that come because of that removal of that blockage. You got that big stump in the front yard pulled up and removed, and now you have a whole new landscape of your front yard because you got rid of these things that have been there in an eyesore for a very long time, and it was difficult to try to you tried to pull it up a few times and remove it from your life, and you had movement, but it took something bigger, and this is what you've done, and you're getting the rewards for that. So I love this for you, and that's what they have for you, for all of you that chose reading number 1. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling here from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. This is going to tell you kind of like the work that you've done, and then we'll talk about the reward that is coming because of the work. So let's take a look here. Give these 2 shuffles for the power of 2 because you chose reading number 2. And let's see what we got coming in here. So what work, or what do we need to know about the work that you did? All right, there it is, right here, on top there. So you have the full moon in Sagittarius, seeing the bigger picture. So another full moon energy. Reading number 1 was actually the Capricorn full moon itself. So here's another full moon coming in, Sagittarius, very fiery. So we like that coming in, and we'll see what the energy is for this one as well, which comes right before Capricorn, right? So at this point, your best bet was to be the bigger person in whatever situation was on your mind. And if harsh words were exchanged, this card comes with this message that you took a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. The world was your oyster then, and when this energy came in, you needed to find balance between where you were and where you wanted to be. And it could be that you needed to do some more research before you moved closer towards whatever you wanted. And when you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. So this was that you, whatever situation was going on, you diffused it and you looked at the big picture. And because you looked at the big picture, went about it with humor, and you've been enjoying the journey of discovery, that's what's going to take you into this manifestation. The manifesting balance that you obtained was that you did find a balance between saying what needs to be said and what would have been saying too much. So you said just enough in whatever situation it was to allow this to come forward. And it says, one thing is for sure, having an open mind always serves you well. Talk to people about your issues and get view of the bigger picture. Some things you can do to repeat that energy. You can do a ritual for increasing your luck, because Sagittarius, of course, is ruled by Jupiter, which is our benefactor, the rewarder, the luck. It says add sandalwood essential oil to your diffuser, sit comfortably and close your eyes, and call in Fortuna, also known as Lady Luck, and ask her to be on your side when you spin the wheel of fate or fortune. Repeat the affirmation below to strengthen your connection with Fortuna and manifest your good luck into being. That affirmation is, I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. And good days to do that The Sagittarius moon energy Thursday, which is Jupiter's day, is very good to do that there. So I like that. So seeing things from a bigger picture and all those other things is what you did, and now you can sit in that luck and that Jupiter reward energy that's coming, along with that Capricorn full moon energy of reward. So I feel like it's going to be extra expansive, but let's take a look. We have 2 gateway cards here. Both of these decks are gateways. This one's the gateway of light activation. So let's see what gateway you can come through, or what benefit is coming from this here. So what else for those that chose reading number 2? Okay, no, none of those. It's worth the wait, evidently. All right, it is this one right here. And you have the heart of source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. So this feeling of peace and overflooding love is definitely coming in here. And let's see what the heart of source brings in here. All right, here it is. So the source of the universe is a gigantic heart. Its beats are angels and beings of light. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. It's the infinite experiencing infinity. It's all that is, was, and ever will be. It's love, being love, and expressing love. It's an energy that can be explained, but never fully comprehended. It's where we have all come from and will all return. The strangest part of all is that we've never left. Even though we are spiritual beings having a human experience and may feel that source is separate from us, the truth is that we're always connected, even when we feel we're not. This gateway takes us not upward, but inward. It's the gateway that reminds us that through the stargate of our heart, we are connected to the heart of creation. And not only that, but we exist and express ourselves within the heart. And even though we may be on planet Earth and experiencing Earth as a planet within the Milky Way, all of this and more is actually being expressed by the heart of Source. The vastness of this divine love is inexplainable, but it's who we are. Yeah. To connect to that, say, thank you, Source of Love, for bathing me in your infinite light and for reminding me I am one with all that is. The message: you are connecting directly with the heart of Source, the creator of life and love. You're blessed to receive this card, for it shows the cup of your heart is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to the love, acceptance, and appreciation that you deserve. You're being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you've been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card lets you know that it is safe to do so. You are love, loving and lovable. Step forward, claim your worth, and enjoy a new level of spiritual openness. You are truly blessed. Yeah. Seeing things from the big picture, seeing yourself as the big picture that you are, even though you're playing this character as a human, that you're so much more than that. You are this being of, made of unconditional love. You are powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of this source love. So beautiful, beautiful awareness that comes in. Because of that, it just helps you release other things too, right? We'll get more into that, I'm sure. We'll take a look here at the other gateway through the Gateway Oracle cards. We'll give these 2 shuffles as well. All right, so what else for those that chose reading 2? All right, do feel it's this one right here. And you have sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. So here is this sharingness came in here too. You're seeing your true abundance with whatever the work that you came through, you're getting this bubbling of abundance. Reminds me kind of almost of the Six of Pentacles, which is like you're going to have so much flowing in love and in abundance, money, whatever, that you're going to be able to give a lot to the outside world too. So I like that coming in here. And let's see what else they want to share here. You're ready to share your heart. You're ready to share your beingness with people. It says, share who you are with others. Give what you have, what you do, and who you are. Be generous. The more freely and fully you share of yourself, the more freely and fully the universe will give to you. Yeah. So we're talking about, with all this abundance with Jupiter and then also Saturn being the rewarder. When you do the work, you get the reward. Well, here comes the double reward. And then they're like the extent of which your abundance comes in equals the amount you're willing to share and are sharing. So I love that. And the universe wants you to know you need to share from the depths of your soul. Allow others to see your essence and feel your radiance. If you give with the thought that it's something you must do as a duty or sacrifice, you may feel depleted. However, if you give with the belief that there's no scarcity of energy, funds, or joy, the universe will pour an abundance of these things into your life. Don't expect to receive something in return. Rather, be generous just because it feels right. You can only give as much as your capacity to receive, so open yourself to receiving even more. Some questions you can ask yourself: how can I give even more? What is stopping the flow within my life? What could occur in my life if I gave without reservation? Wow. Yep, definitely we're talking about this giving energy. Then we're going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot. Here I actually have 2 Light Seers Tarot decks, minus 1 card. It's just 1 card short of being 2 full decks. But we'll give these shuffles and see what else they want to come in here. Let's just do the shuffling first here. Okay, and 1 more. All right, so from this deck first, what do we want? What more do we want to know about this heart dimension over here? Okay. And what about this Six of Pentacles sharing energy that we have over here? What do we want with that? We want those. We do want that one. We do want that one. This one wants to sneak in, and these 2 too. Wow, she got a lot coming in over here. So this balancing, because we've got just 4 cards over here and like probably double of those over here. So there is a message within that as well. But let's take a look here. Yeah, so the 8 of Cups. You really are, here's that Ace of Cups, where you're willing to walk away from emotions that no longer serve you in relationships, that no longer serve you. This person's heading off to the 9 of Cups, which is like emotional dreams come true. So there is this fulfillment, this fullness of heart energy that's coming in here because they're headed off to the sun and they're realizing here that, the love of the outside world wasn't going to give them what they needed. And so they're found the Ace of Cups. They found the inner fulfillment of that love. And now they're able to not invest energy into relationships that used to be like out of desperation. I need to keep all these. Now you're getting to this place. Part of your reward through all of this is I don't feel obligated to be and give emotional energy into situations that don't serve me anymore. I don't feel like I'm a slave, an emotional slave. I get to choose. So there's this empowerment of emotional choice that's coming in here. Yeah. 6 of Cups, movement of emotion. So 6s and 8s, and this is childhood transference of energy too, when we're realizing like every moment is either of higher vibration or lower vibration. And as we look into the emotional wounds that come up from the past, we can realize that when someone was acting a fool it's because they were acting like a 2-year-old. Truly, when the human goes into fight or flight mode, because it feels uncomfortable or out of control, then that little inner child is going to do whatever it feels it needs to in order to feel safe and secure again. But a 2-year-old with its little pet hissing cat, even there's a dog here, there's a pet hissing cat that is like wants to hiss and attack or hiss and run away. It's whispering in the little 2-year-old's ear, do this, do that. It's, we when we go into fight or flight mode, we expunge, we disconnect our intelligent, loving, compassionate side. And so we end up doing unintelligent, uncompassionate, unloving things. And when we have these old emotions that pop up to the surface, when we look at them, we can see that, if it wasn't of unconditional love, then it was a fear, and that what their actions were didn't have to do with us. It was a little 2-year-old freaking out. And so we can look at the situation differently, and that's where some of this transformation comes in, is when we look at old ways and go, you know what? That wasn't about me. So I see the situation differently. I see them differently. But even most importantly, you see yourself differently with all that, and you're not defining yourself by it. You're able to walk away from those old emotions there. Yeah, you have the Empress, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, new birth, this new feeling of abundance, tons of emotion. The Empress rules over all the queens, 4 queens, right, of the 4 minor arcana. Each of the queens gets a set of cups, plus the Queen of Cups. So there's 5 parts cups, 1 part earth, 1 part fire, 1 part wind or air. And so there's a lot of emotion that is understood, and with this heart of source coming in here. Yeah, and then you have the Cancer energy with the Chariot. So more water coming in. And this is the power of choice. And this is realizing, again, what like we were talking about with that 6 of Cups, that emotionally we get to choose how we feel in each moment, either lower vibrational, higher vibrational. We can't control what other people felt, but we can only control what we felt. So here's that beautiful emotional evolution that comes from seeing yourself and seeing situations from a bigger picture. And let's get into this abundance. Oh my goodness. We'll start from the bottom here. Yep, 3 of Wands, a change of direction. So definitely with all of this, energy that's coming in here, all this abundance, all this different way of looking at your worth that comes in with all of this, it's like you're changing directions, changing options, changing even travel plans with the Sagittarius energy coming in. You're seeing yourself differently, and you're going, you know what? I was going to take the weekend trip to this place that's just, a couple hours away, and I'm going to cancel that, and I am going to book that trip to, go see, Stonehenge. It's like, I'm doing it. What am I waiting for? And this abundance that comes in of life and love and money, very much for many of you, allows you to go, you know what? I'm going to do it big, and I'm going to do it big, right? See things from a bigger perspective instead of the limiting in small, right? And you got the High Priestess coming in. She does see things more clearly. She steps back, connects with the higher realms, goes behind the veil, sees what is behind the surface, dives deep into the emotion. So she helps with this too. And intuitively trust your intuition and your gut as you're making these changes and plans. It's important for you to do that. And you're going to do it from this place of abundance, this place of gratitude, this place of higher vibration instead of fear. So you will hear things more clearly through that too. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Yeah, got this beautiful balanced energy. Victory. There's no wrong or right move. There's just, you're releasing yourself from judgment with this, which allows you, this movement allows you to move forward and pursue something more in alignment with, which makes your heart feel full here. Yeah, 7 of Wands. She's in her little protective bubble, even though people are trying to poke at her. See that one trying to poke over there. This is about, being true to your authentic self and not trying to be what everyone else wants you to be. You don't need to dim your light. You don't need to ask permission to shine. The sun shines bright and asks permission of no one. I like that. You have the Tower here too. Trust that things do unfold on purpose for a purpose. So if there are things that suddenly get removed, like with plans or people or situations, whatever, just know that when it gets removed, that it is for you. It makes space for something that's more in alignment with what you're wanting to do and where you're wanting to go. Clears the pathway for you to move forward. So trust things as they happen. I know it's difficult when the tower's burning down and go, I trust you. But when you have enough of it happen and you realize and you look back and go, okay, I know that tower burnt down, but it got replaced with a castle. So it's worth whatever happens. I know it's for me, even though I can't see it in the moment yet. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Movement away of these old thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that have deceived and cheated you out of the past, and I feel like this is some of this that suddenly gets removed. It just feels like because of your choice to see things from a bigger picture, the small T truths that are rooted in fears get cut away by the capital T truths of connecting to the higher things. And so there's a lot of ability to see things from that bigger picture, from the bigger perspective, and then it allows you to let those fall away. Yeah, here's the Aries Emperor energy. So there is this kind of feeling here of, especially with this, I kind of want to put the Emperor over here, because this Three of Wands, the Emperor, they, rule over the entire empire. They rule over the four kings. You got the Empress over here, you got the Emperor over here, and the Emperor has a bunch of self-appointed advisors recommending what they should or shouldn't do, blah, 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 blah. And they step forward and go, all right, clear the throne room. I'm the Emperor. I'm going to decide. You're the one with the authority over your life. You don't have to do what everyone is telling you that you're supposed to do and should do and need to do, blah, blah, blah. You're making plans. You're, making the list, what other things I need to do, and you're putting action toward it. So that's what I feel like here. You're getting this empowerment, and you're like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. And when you're putting forward this energy, that's what ignites the abundance even more so coming in. Yeah, and you have the Hierophant, which is about your higher self calling you to see things from a higher perspective, realizing the capital T truth of who you truly want to be, what you truly want in life. And so there's a lot of clarity that comes in with the Hierophant too about your path, right? What you're unfolding over here. And you have the Five of Wands, which is a transformation of energy, of conflict, like between the head and the heart. And here is the challenges of the head are, being dispersed and transformed, which allows the heart to have a greater seat or equal seat at the table, to where the conflict ends instead of it being a coup trying to overcome one another. Your heart and your mind learn to align to this higher way of looking at things, and it allows movement forward. So I love this energy. We're also going to pull from the Oracle of E and get an additional message here. Let's give these a couple shuffles here, and then we'll also pull one more card. All right, so the Oracle of E. What else do you have for those that chose reading number 2? All right, here we go. Yeah, here comes the Wrecking Ball. So the Tower energy coming in here, the 46, there is some things that are being demolished, and you're seeing the big picture though, which I like, because because of this other work that you've done in the past, you realized, all right, there are some things that can be removed, and I understand it. I'm seeing things from that bigger perspective. So I know that this old condemned tower needs to be demolished in order to have a safe, upgraded, beautiful, so much more beautiful castle in place of an old dilapidated tower that's there. So you're understanding that, with the wrecking ball that's coming in. And it says, psst, just so you know, a wrecking ball is not necessarily a sign of destruction. It's more like a blessed invitation for brand new, exciting things to blossom. All you need to do is change your perspective. And let's get this renovation started. That's right, it's a renovation. I like that. So perfect for all this. And then your last card we'll pull here is from the You Are Awesome deck, which you are. So we'll see what they want to say here. All right. So what's your final message for those that chose reading number 2 for this reading? All right. So here it is. And you have, I am my new, true, fierce self. I love this. I'll show it here and I'll read it. I love this. Defined by my actions of joy and kindness, definitely not my history. So I like that. That these changes that you made, because you acted out of, kindness and love and joy, like it was talking about when you saw it from a different picture, you approached it differently, and because you're approaching it differently, you're getting the reward, the multiplication of that kindness of a new choice. You didn't do things like you did it before and got what you've always gotten. You've been consciously making these choices of higher and higher vibration, and now you're going to get all this higher vibration reward and repercussions, positive repercussions from that as well. So I love all this coming in here for you, and excited to see how big this comes in, because it all depends on how much you're willing to give from your heart, of yourself and of your life and of your finances and of whatever you have that is reciprocal to how big of a reward comes to you in a many variety of different ways as well. So I love this full moon energy coming in here for you, and that's what they have for you for all of you that chose reading number 2. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off here pulling from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle and see what work you did to have this blessing and etc. come in. So we'll start here. We'll give these 3 shuffles for the power of 3 since you chose reading number 3. All right. So let's see here. What do you have for those that chose reading? All right, number 3. And you have the first quarter moon in Aries stepping into your power. Wow. Powerful, powerful card there. So we'll put that right here. All right. We'll scooch it down a little more. And so we've got the first quarter moon in Aries. All right, there it is. So something was holding you back from racing towards your next goal. And achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believing that you can create whatever you want and being yourself. You took action and you were smart, but you also were bold. You didn't allow inhibitions or others' restrictions to hold you back. And you were systematic, but also you allowed yourself to get excited about what it was that you were wanting. And if someone seemed to be working against you, you dealt with your emotions calmly, as calmly as you could at the time. And because of that, that's what's bringing in this reward that we'll talk about. So this manifesting mix that you did and to be aware of is that having the courage to chase your goals, no matter what anybody else says, is important while still planning and being strategic. And that's the energy that you were putting forward. Whatever you were doing, remember that as well as passion, that you needed a plan. And that's what, being aware that you did both is important, because it's like if you create like a stew and you're like, oh my God, this is so good, what did I put in here? They're wanting you to know what the mindset was that is allowing this to come in so that you can repeat it again in the future. And that's the way to overcome any obstacle, is that passion is needed, but you also need a plan. So you can tune into manifesting powers in the future, because this by the solar plexus chakra, which is Manipura, that's where you store your courage, your confidence to see out the life that you're dreaming of. It's found a little bit above your navel and is bright yellow in color, of course, like this color. So you can kind of hold this card in your image. Imagine that this is in your solar plexus and visualize yourself in a column of yellow light from the highest source, and call in the energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Aries, thank you for giving me confidence. The confidence that I need to chase my dreams. And one of the best days to make the most of this energy of the moon in Aries is on Tuesday, which is Mars Day, which rules Aries. So Tuesday is a good, powerful day for that. So all of that you did there, because you did all that, that's what we're going to find out now, what this brings in. We've got 2 gateway oracles. This one is the gateway of light activation. And so we're going to see what reward is coming your way, or how it's coming your way. All right, so we did those 3. Let's see here, what else would you like them to know about? What's the reward that's coming? What's the reward that's coming? Okay, they do want this one right here. And you've got the Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in heavens, and resolution. Powerful energy there. Love it. Put them down here. And let's see what comes in here through the Pleiadians. So the Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellation of Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which formed in the last 100 million years, are amongst the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they've been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. And it's interesting because we're talking about the solar plexus chakra here, but those 7 stars remind me of the 7 stars that appear on the star card in the major arcana, which is about the balancing of the chakras. And so I feel like chakra systems are important here, and that these actions that you're taking are really flooding all of your chakras with energy. So it's important to balance them as they flood through. But I feel like you're going to be getting, like, every chakra is going to feel like it's filling up and overflowing. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Pleiades. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. The Pleiadians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience if we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body. If we were able to travel to the Pleiades in the third dimensional world, we would not find these beings, however, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. To connect to this gateway, find the Pleiades in the night sky or look at an image online and then say, "Great Pleiadian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence." The message here is the Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You're blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you were experiencing, it will now be soon washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others, and it's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. And if you're being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson that you're facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. That's what's coming in here. Because of this work that you did and those decisions you made, you are able to move at this higher level of vibration. And this, the lower three chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus roll over how we relate to the world, how we relate to the other, one other person, and ourselves as humans. And so there is this flooding of energy. It's allowing you such empowerment to change habits, to do things differently, so you're not doing what you've always done and getting what you've always gotten. You're putting this energy into action. I love it. Let's also take a look here at the Gateway Oracle. We'll get these 3 shuffles too and see what else they want you to know here. What other blessing is coming your way because of your hard work here. So what else for those that chose reading number 3? All right, there it is. And you've got Embracing the Future. I love it. Here's the little gateway that you're passing through, and it says, "I step into the future with an open heart." Yeah, so this has allowed your heart chakra to be activated too. Speaking of all these chakras coming in here. So let's see here, embracing the future. So what is expected in life tends to be realized. And if you anticipate an amazing, joyous, healthy, prosperous future, this is more likely to occur for you than if you assume the worst. Expect the best, be open for anything. Imagine your life filled with happiness, and your wondrous future is resting on the horizon of your soul, shimmering and bright. And the universe wants you to know today is yesterday's future, and in every moment, you are creating your future. If you're patiently waiting for the future to bring you joy and contentment, your desired outcome may never arrive. It's true. But if you learn to create happiness now, your days will be filled with pleasure and bliss. It's great to have a dream. However, if you don't learn to find satisfaction in the meantime, you may not notice when your dreams come true. The purpose of life is not about manifesting your desires. It's about discovering the inner gifts of the heart and experiencing and sharing joy. Be happy now. Enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Questions you can ask yourself: what is my probable future? If I'm not satisfied with it, what action steps do I need to take? And what is my greatest contribution to the future? So, on one piece of this, with all this energy coming through here, it is about awareness of where you're investing your energy in each moment. If you're focusing on lower vibration, the want, like the future, the want, what I'm missing, what I hate, what I fear will or will not come into my life, or that will or won't leave my life. we're feeding that, we're growing that. This is all about, I feel like you're, because you put your energy into action with this Aries energy, you realize that what you focus on is what grows and expands. And this is more about you're stepping into this power and you're understanding what your energy is doing. And because of that, it's changing what you are drawing in to you during this time here. So I love that. All right, we're also going to pull some cards here from the Light Seers Tarot. I actually have 2 decks coming into one, well, minus 1 card because it was bent, and that's why someone gifted me a secondary deck, so I just put them all together, one huge honkin' deck here. So we'll shuffle those 3 times, and then these 3 times 2, and then we will pull cards here. See what else that they want to bring in here. One more time. All right. So let's start here and let's find out more about this gateway activation from the Pleiadians here. I feel like there's something coming in here. We'll take those. That one and that one. All right, they're bringing in you a lot of energy here. And then let's talk about embracing the future. What do they want you to know about this? Based on right now, what does your future... yeah, well, I got a lot of cards. All right. A lot of beautiful messages, I'm sure. This will be your future, though. Like, what do they want to know? Based on current energies, what do they want you to know about your future? So let's see, what did the Pleiadians want you to know here? What is this energy that's coming through here? Yeah, the 5 of Swords. It's important here with the conflicts that have been arising, that have been happening on purpose, for a purpose, for you to be able to transform your, focus from the lower vibration, which are small t truths rooted in the fear of failure, fear of losing conditional love, fear of rejection. The fears of humans, we create all these small t truths to keep it from happening. But I like they're trying to show you here from a different dimension, a different perspective of the type of love energy that you can experience here. And this is like the heart battling the mind. And there is clarity that comes in between the heart and mind because of this energy that they're sending to try to help here. Yeah, we have emotional stability coming in. And here's the 3 cups of the outside world over here represent relationship situations and things. Look how bored we are. But when we turn inward and upward, it feels like there's this satisfaction that's changing, that's coming in because of this. And I just feel like they're having you and they're drawing you inward and upward to be able to see that. And this is the heart. Once the heart connects with the mind, then we get out of this stagnancy emotionally and this struggle mentally as well. Yeah, here's the King of Wands. So here's that energy. Here's all this energy coming in as soon as you really take it's like the Emperor energy. You take control over what you're investing your energy in, not expecting, like I was talking about, if you're waiting for everyone else to change and everyone else to come in and things to be brought to you and decisions to be made for you, you're the one driving the bus. And so if you never turn on that ignition and you steer us, your life into the direction that you're wanting to go in, you never go anywhere. And this is them saying, here's the key, start the ignition, let's get this party bus going, right? Yeah, you have new opportunities that are just ahead of you here. If you do this, opportunities are just going to open like crazy for you. Yeah, the Page of Swords. And this is about this 5 of Swords, looking at things from a different perspective, seeing things more clearly as you connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm that allow you to cut away these small t truths that are rooted in fear instead. Yeah, so you got the transformation of thought. Here, the 5 of Cups is transformation of emotion that happens here too. So you're realizing with both of these that where the kind of the conflict, the battling between the heart and mind, where it sat in is because we had some long-held beliefs that were formed through the emotions and the mindsets that we experienced when we were younger. And this fire is like, I am going to step forward and take advantage, take control back of my life, and realizing I'm the one that gets to choose what emotions I'm going to feel in each moment, what thoughts I'm going to feel in each moment, where I'm going to invest my energy in each moment, and the physical actions I'm going to take as well. Yeah. And then boom, we have the sun coming in here. So the sun is this brightness, of course. It's victory, it's abundance. It shines the light on all areas of our lives. And I mean, it almost looks like the exact same type of energy coming in here. I mean, even if it was just colored a little different, would look like the same card. So there's this, I feel like they're shining a lot of energy into your life here, that it feels like you might just pop, but you have all this energy that's coming down. See the center of the sun, see how the ray is coming down into her, like into her crown chakra and into her body here. And here's that solar plexus, warm, bright yellow energy that's talked about here too. So I love all this energy here coming in with that. Now, if you do continue to really what you gleaned about having that focus and that plan and that faith and that energy coming forward, this is what they want you to know about your future based on current energies. Yeah. It's important for you to keep your alone time, to keep centered. The Hermit card is about stepping back and connecting to the higher realms, and they will guide you. In that lantern's over here, but that it's usually the star card, which is what we talked about with the balancing of the chakras. It's so important with your future. They want you to know is to stay balanced and have your alone time with all that. Yeah, and be aware of where you are investing all of your energy with the 10 of Wands, because it can feel like a burden, all this energy that's coming in. And it's about realizing as you go into your future that there's important things that are urgent, and then there's just important things that aren't urgent, and that there's urgent things that are not important. You have 3 buckets that you can split everything out into, where you're investing your energy. Because Aries energy might make you want to go, everything's important and urgent, right? And we're kind of taught that sometimes. But when you have those 3 buckets, you can really clarify what is truly important and truly urgent. You'll focus your energy on first. What's important but not urgent, you can plan out when you're going to invest energy into it. And the stuff that are urgent but not important, well, they don't need energy invested at all in them. They're not important. They can fall away. We don't have to do everything. And I feel like this is important for you to know as you're going into those. Yep, King of Swords. There is this higher wisdom, higher education even that's coming in here. So a lot of clarity. I just feel like there's this, wisdom that comes in, especially, like we were talking about with that crown chakra. It's important for you in the future to take a big, deep breath, step back, look at things from that higher perspective, continue to cut away those fears as they arise, because those are not of you, and what's at the root of those. If the King of Swords rules over the sword suit with the Queen, but all the kings are given a second portion of swords, which makes them the master of seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah. Here's the small T truce with the 3 of Swords. So that's expectations equal disappointment, but that's all those small T truce we've been told that, this has to happen, supposed to happen, should happen, must, have to, oughta. But they're all rooted in fear. What if they don't? If there's oh my gosh, if that doesn't happen, this means that, you can question that story and release yourself from it as they're appearing here. You have the 3 of Pentacles, which is about being true to your authentic self. And that's part of that is like overcoming these fears and not feeling like you have to change out of fear of someone rejecting or getting punished by someone or losing someone's praise or support. This is about being true to you, and it's important for the future that you are more and more true to you instead of trying to be who you think other people want you to be. Yeah. Because you have this Full card. This is a brand new start, full of freedom, free of expectations. You no longer have to try to be someone, right? It's the first card in the major arcana following the World card, which is the last card, of course, in the major arcana. But it's about ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures. And here's the new adventure that's starting, free of these expectations, free of these limitations that we've been feeling before. And this full moon in Capricorn is the shaking and the rattler of the cage, and this is the freedom of escaping the cage. So based on this, you get to transform out of all these fears that are making you feel like your brain is trapped and your heart is trapped. Yeah, and here's the Eight of Cups. So here's walking away from emotions that don't serve you anymore. This is kind of like the ending of cycles. So you do walk away from emotions that are rooted in lower vibrational emotions. And you have the Temperance. I feel like this is the Temperance is like alchemy. And it is like, you start off with a base metal in one cup, and as you pour it back and forth, it slowly transforms. And it's like through your future, this transformation, just day by day, step by step, but it's worth it, because in one moment, bam, it turns to gold out of nowhere. And I like that. There's like, just stay persevering, keep doing what you've been doing, follow the guidance, and beautiful things will unfold. I like it. And then we're going to pull here from the Oracle of E. And let's see what other message they have here for you. And then we'll pull one more card here for you. So almost done. All right. So what other message do you have? All right. They do want this one. Yeah, Free Fallen, like the song, right? So card number 50, and we'll put that right back here. And let's see what that brings in here. Yeah, it's like the Fool card energy, right? Freedom. So it doesn't get much better than this. Deep, radical trust that appearances mean nothing, and that you and only you are the captain of your ship. What you say goes. You're in an unrestrained motion, and unseen forces are awaiting your command. Yeah. So definitely the stepping in here with the King of Wands, that you get to decide what you want to invest your energy in and where you're wanting to head. Again, this, they're waiting. You're the captain of the ship. You're the driver of the bus. Everyone's waiting for you to go forward. Wherever you want to go, we're going along, right? They're very excited. They're like it's like a bus full of puppies. They don't care where they're going. They're just glad they're going along with you. So you get to decide. And then for your final card, we're going to pull from the You Are Awesome deck, because you are. And then we'll see what their final message for this reading is for you. All right. So 3 times, right? Here we go. So, all right. There we go. And you have here, okay. I love the avocados. It says, I appreciate sharing moments with loved ones in the same way I appreciate avocado toast. Sometimes smooth, sometimes rowdy, always a party. Cheers. Chink, chink. So I like this energy, and what I feel like they're being funny, because it's like rush, time, because if you wait, the avocado turns and then it's wasteful. It's like, these are eternal avocados. You can trust the process. You can trust that it'll be ripe right in perfect timing. Things will unfold in perfect timing as you're going forward. So enjoy the moments that you plan, and enjoy things as you're going forward here. But I like this energy. This is very much empowering and releasing, and it just feels like there's this, like the reward that you're getting is like a escaping from this mental and emotional prison that you might have been in for a very long time. And the chakras definitely are pronounced here too. So, making the most of your spiritual chakra energy, balancing, checking out videos on YouTube. There's tons of them out there that are free, that are balancing chakra energies. And just make sure to have all 7 of your chakras balanced, because you got a great amount of energy that's able to come through here and have things step forward, but free of restriction. Because the more you have this belief about things have to, supposed to be, should be, need to be, the more restrictive that is for you, right? So I love this for you, and that's what they have for you, all of you that chose reading number 3. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.